everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Great to see you, and great to be back, obviously. I have a snack today. Milk chocolate covered gummy bears. I have never heard of such a thing, and I'm really excited. So, let's get started. Wow, so colorful, the bag. Yeah, I'm excited for these. These look really good. Yep, there they are, as promised. Those are gummy bears that have a chocolate coating. Just as I suspected, there's a sense of gummy bear with, specific highlights and notes of milk chocolate. Yeah, this looks like a chocolate gummy bear. Wow, guys, I'm full of it today, full of the fantastic storytelling, narration. I did just get back from, well, not just got back, but I did go to the gym and played some pickleball. I'm getting back into the swing of pickleball, and it's really fun. And I see a lot of people from the gym that go to pickleball. It's just like this fitness ecosystem that you buy into. Yeah, these are good, guys. They're just, they're gummy bears with chocolate. I just don't have much else to say about that. I don't know if anybody watched Wimbledon, and anyone who doesn't know what Wimbledon is, it's like the biggest tennis tournament of the year. And I know that the girl from Poland won the singles women's, championship. Iga Swiatek, and she beat the American girl, Anisakova or something. I don't know her name. And I know it was like a surprise that she was in it, the American girl. I guess she upset the previous, the number one ranked person. So that's pretty crazy. But with that said, the Swiatek won in a historic fashion, straight sets. That's crazy. Basically, it's the equivalent of a 1-minute knockout in UFC. I mean, it's just, it was a butt kicking. But I'll tell you what, I don't watch a lot of tennis in my free time, but whenever the stakes are very high, like it's a big tournament, and there's a lot on the line, I get all excited and I start watching, and I learned a lot. I learned that there are 3 different types of surfaces in tennis. There is grass, clay, and then there's hardwood floor, or not hardwood, I guess generally they play on the hard court, but every tournament is kind of different. And Wimbledon is like the longest run. It's like the most historic event and like the most prestigious event. And there's 4 major tournaments every year. There's like the French Open, Wimbledon. There's like 2 others. Like I don't know. But Wimbledon, I guess, is the only one that's played on grass, and grass is notoriously like the most difficult court to play on, because the ball like kind of skips very fast on the grass. It doesn't, like the ground doesn't grab onto the ball as much as it does with clay or hard floor. So the ball just kind of skips along the grass, and you don't know where it's gonna go, and it goes really fast. So, I guess Wimbledon is known because it has the grass court. It's known for quick rallies, not really long, drawn-out rallies. So all the points were like very quick. It's crazy how fast these guys serve, and the girls do. The guys were serving like 130 miles an hour, and the girls also were like 115, you know. There was another American guy, so I'm not sure actually who won the men's tournament. I believe that was this morning. It was today. I'm not sure, but clearly I don't care that much. But it was Alcaraz from Spain against Sinner from Italy, who beat Djokovic. So I'm sure by the time this video posts, somebody will tell me who won. So I guess this has become a discussion about tennis. But yeah, after watching tennis, on Friday, I was watching some tennis. And then after work, I did some stuff, and then I said, I want to play some pickleball. I want to hit the ball. And we have a pickleball court out here that's open really late. It's pretty much like 24 hours, I think. Like the lights are like always on. So people stay late, they hang out. It's like a social thing, it's pretty cool. These are very good, guys. Very delicious. But it's been really hot in Florida. So on Friday night, I played maybe like 5 or 6 games. And it's like right now, it'll get up to about, 90 degrees, 85, 90 degrees. But it'll be like 70 to 80% humidity. So the other day, it said like 85, feels like 95. And that's pretty crazy. But it's totally true to anyone who's in the South, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana. You know how hot and muggy and just humid it is right now. Sending, thoughts and prayers out to Texas for those, I'm seeing some like horrible videos about those floods, so hoping everyone is, safe. And obviously there was a lot of damage and a lot of casualties, so, but, Texas has had a really rough, 5 to 10 years. They've had that blizzard. They've just had a lot of weird weather events. And being in Florida, we're always at risk of a big storm. I did experience one, Irma, back in 2017. That was the first year I moved to Florida. So, and that was a really big hurricane. That was the biggest hurricane, apparently, since Andrew, which was, I think, in the 90s, like mid to late 90s. And so, I think people think that every year there's just like a bunch of hurricanes in Florida. And, I mean, there are lots of hurricanes, but like every year there's lots of hurricanes. But they all happen out in the ocean. And they kind of like shrivel up and disappear, but before they get to land. So, it's not as common for like a massive storm to hit land, but it's been happening. So, just gotta like hope and pray. But yeah, guys, not much on as far as sports goes. There's not a lot of sports to watch. So anyone who's not a big sports talk person, you're looking out for now. But when we get to like early September, I'm gonna be talking football again. But yeah, it's not much to watch on TV. We've been watching Love Island. I don't know if you guys watch Love Island at all, but it is so entertaining. It's just the show is so ridiculous. Like, you know, anyone who's familiar with like Love Is Blind or like Too Hot to Handle or Perfect Match, like all these like dating shows that just keep popping up, those all seem to kind of follow like a formula. And this one, that Love Island, does not. There is no formula, and I don't think anyone has any idea what's happening. It's such a crazy show. It's like you're supposed to pair up with people and date them, and they just keep bringing in new people, and then they randomly make you switch like partners. So like you'll be dating someone and you're like getting to know them, and then they suddenly just like force you to date someone else, and like that's your new girlfriend or boyfriend. And if you don't have like a girlfriend or boyfriend, you get eliminated, and it's like yeah, and there's just like, and right when you think that things are starting to calm down, like they just like introduce like 5 new people, or like a new challenge or something, and it's just like, what is going on? But yeah, a lot of the people on the show are very young. It's very sexual. It's like, I mean, everyone's just making out with each other. It's very interesting. But it's like very attractive people. Very attractive people for sure. And definitely very meme-worthy. There's a lot of good, TikTok stuff about it. So anyway, if you're into that trashy dating, sex, attractive people, peachy stuff, challenges and betrayal and, trauma and drama, Love Island it is. So yeah, it's good stuff. I enjoy those shows. I always thought they were meant for girls, but I'm like, no, I like them too. I feel like this show would be fun to be on as a single person. Some of those other shows, like Love Is Blind, I feel like that show would be awful to be on. And you guys can tell me if I'm crazy, but that show I feel like is much more fun to watch on TV than it would be to be part of, because, oh my god, you're going off of someone's voice. I would be way too nervous that the person was ugly to ever, be able to commit. I just feel like I would be talking and I would just be going solely on their voice, trying to figure out what they look like based on their voice. And that's a losing battle, guys, because voices do not always match what you think the person will look like. So, but I feel like 9 times out of 10, whenever they have the big reveal, it seems like they don't like each other that much. I mean, what are the chances that you would, And now that show's been on for 7, 8 seasons. And the number of successful marriages that are still going, I feel like you can probably count on one hand. It's not a lot. shows are kind of what people are liking. You know, they want to see attractive people doing sexual stuff and just being crazy. I mean, hey, I'm all about it. So, you know, I'll keep watching. And yeah, I'm all for some new cool shows. Probably have a couple more and wrap it up. Hope everyone's been well. Just living life, man. Enjoying life, working hard. Got some things coming down the pipeline, so I'm gonna keep you updated. And yeah, I want to attempt some things to help, you know, kind of grow my channel more, and start